methods to solve the dimensional analysis problem. What are the methods? We already know that. First one is what? Rayleigh-Ritz method. Rayleigh-Ritz method. And then second one is what? Buckingham's phi theorem. Okay. So these are the two methods we are going to use here in the dimensional analysis unit. Throughout the unit we are using these two. In these particular these two methods, in our according to our syllabus, we are going to see only Buckingham phi theorem. It's very important. Okay, in this particular unit. Okay, India frequently the most of the problem is coming under the Buckingham phi theorems. Okay, so what is the difference between these two? So based upon the variable only. Okay, so number of variable. Okay, so the variable will be represented by using an n. So the n is the number of variable up to 3 or 4. Okay, only 3 or 4 either independent or dependent variable. No, we are taking an independent variable. So the independent variable count 3 either or 4. Okay, we are using a Rayleigh-Ritz method. Apart from that, above 4 variables, above 3 variables, up to 3 we are using a Rayleigh-Ritz method. Okay, above 3 we are using a Buckingham phi theorem. That's all. So that is a very major difference. Okay, these are the two scientists, they are developing a dimensional analysis theorems. So that's why their name itself, their theorem will be represented. Okay. Okay. Next thing, how the equations which can be related to this dimensional analysis. Okay. For that, we just want to take any one equation. Okay. So we already know that in our previous classes we can solve the Darcy-Weisbach equation and all. Yes. Any one of you tell me what is the Darcy-Weisbach equation? Any one of you?
4f LV square by 2gb equal to
HL. Okay. So this is a very good form. Darcy-Weisbach. So HF equal to head factor, HF equal to 4f L V square divided by 2gb. So this is the Darcy-Weisbach equation. Okay, we can take another equations also, the Hagen-Poiseuille equation also. So for that you can relate these two equations how they are taken dimensional quantities. Okay, so Hagen. Okay, so T1 minus T2. So this is the Hagen-Poiseuille equation. Take it to mu u bar L divided by d squared. This is the Hagen-Poiseuille equation. And also here HF equal to 4FL d squared divided by 2gb. Here based upon we already seen that now how in the previous equation velocity equal to root of 2gh. Likewise here we can represent to write the dimensional quantity. Okay. So for that, so HF is one of the quantity. Okay, which can be related to what? So what are the functions of variable in this equation? Function of what are the variables we are using here? Yeah. So that thing we just want to write it over here. So first one is what? Friction factor, F. Okay, it is also one of the variable. These are the variables, the independent variable. So whenever you are taking any type of equation, okay, the left hand side, what are the terms which can be available now? So those are the terms it will be called as a dependent variable. And the right side of the equation it will be called as what? Independent variable. So that is a simple thing. You just want to remember this. Okay. So first one is what are the independent variables available in this particular equation? First one is friction factor F, and then length, and then next one is what? Velocity. Yes. Next, acceleration. Yes. So the acceleration due to gravity. That's why we just want to take directly acceleration. And also the last one is what? Diameter. So how many quantities are available here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally 5 quantities are available. Number of variables, including the dependent variable, no? Including the dependent variable, total number of variable quantity, how much? Here, n equal to 5 independent variable, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus we can add upon the dependent variable, plus 1. So totally 6 variables in this particular equation. Likewise, we just want to write down the quantities. So the same thing here also we can written like this. Okay, so P1 minus P2 is equal to what are this is the dependent variable, yes. So likewise xn is the dependent variable. So here P1 minus P2 is the dependent variable. How it will be independent to the in this equation? The function of what are the variables available here? Independent variable mu is what? Mu, yes, very good. Viscosity, yes. So first one mu. So mu is the dynamic viscosity and mu is the kinematic viscosity. So normally we can call about what? Viscosity. Okay, viscosity and then comma u bar is nothing but what? Mean velocity. Yes, we already seen that in our previous what? Continuity equation problems. We are using these viscosity problem also. We are using these things, terms. U bar is the average or mean velocity. U bar. So that's why we are taking a U bar, and then what is another quantity? L. And then last one is what? D. So here the total variable. What are the how many variable available?